Guys, today we are diving into another Michael Jackson song. And honestly, every time I discover a track I haven't heard before, I feel like I'm about to uncover something special. I dig a little bit deeper before the reaction to be more prepared, I'd say, and find out that Michael Jackson spent more than 7 years working on this composition. But knowing how much of perfectionism he was, that doesn't surprise me at all. He was a kind of artist who wouldn't stop until every note, every sound, and every emotion. What really catch my attention is that so many fans describe this as the most emotional songs by Michael Jackson. And apparently, it's about much more what you hear on the surface. People often say that this song not just about the environment or what's happening to our planet. There are deeper message hidden underneath it all. Michael Jackson's music in different ways, and you can find your own signs in it. That's why it pretty makes sense to think about this music in your own way. That's why I'd like to take a look at this track. And today, this is my turn. I really want to experience it with my open mind. And I don't want to jump to conclusions before I hear it. Maybe even you pretty familiar with this song, you could catch something else today. Why not? All right, guys. So, one more thing. If you're new here, hi, it's me, Emma, and this is my channel, Sing with Emma today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and thank you for your support, my beautiful friends, for buying me a coffee. Only one breath for all of these things. Yeah! Okay, I'm kidding. Let's get started. Wow, so beautiful intro. I know he loved monkeys and other animals, as far as I know, huh? Oh, I love this piano.
What about sunrise? What about rain? What about all the things that you said we were to gain? What about killing fears?
Wow.
Is there a time? What about all the things that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the blood we've shed before? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth, this weeping shore?
Ooh, it's really emotional. Look at goosebumps, guys! Oh my God. Wow, even the introduction feels like a masterpiece. What immediately stood out to me is that it doesn't sound pretty polished. I mean, his voice, perfect vocal performance in traditional sense, It almost feels intentional. You can hear the crack, the strain, the breathing, these ends like tss, tss. I would say the imperfections, the raw emotions in the voice, even sometimes shaking, like tremolo or something like that. At times it sounds as he's holding back tears, as if the weight of what he's trying to express is physically pressing down on him. It's so interesting. And then the chorus arrives, and it's something completely different. The best way I can describe it is stop sounding like individual person. Let me explain you. It's almost like he's from nature itself, like a wolf calling into the night. Ooh. But the second time we can hear now finally we can hear himself. It's just me, yeah. And this voice now feels bigger than him. It feels connected to something universal. You probably remember I recently watched Michael, the movie named Michael 2026. And of course, no one of us can know exactly what he was like a person. And the movie never tells the whole story. We know that. But the impression I got was of someone incredibly sensitive. Someone who deeply loved animals, kids, people, and deeply loved his world. And of course, I noticed he was quite a lonely person. And it's so sad. All right, so now let's get back to our music. Maybe it sounds like a high phrase, guys, but I gently connect with what he's expressing through this music. And I feel it really, really deeply. And what's make this song really powerful and deep emotional? Oh, even the
What
melody.
have we done to the world? Look what we've done. What about all the peace that you pledged your only son?
It's like been crying here. Yep. And this
What
war.
about flowering fields? Is there a time?
Yeah, like been crying, yeah.
What about all the dreams that you said was yours and mine? Did you ever stop to notice all the children dead from war? Did you ever stop to notice this crying earth as we make sure?
Oh my God. Oh my gosh, may I stop you for a sec? I know, no. Oh my gosh, it's such a deep emotional singing. It's not just a singing. The more I listen to the song, the more it feels like Michael Jackson's isn't just singing about this world. He's dreaming for it. It is as if he's carrying the pain of everything what's happening around us. The damage people do to nature, to animals, to each other, and sometimes even to themselves. But what's incredible is that he doesn't express it through anger. He expresses it through compassion. His voice sounds so gentle, so loving, so full, and so much sadness behind it, I would say. I mentioned it before, but one thing I absolutely love about Michael Jackson, his technique is like he compresses his voice just to make this specific sound. Like being it hurts. What about? There is this delicate pressure in the sound, almost like he is holding back tears. And finally, you can hear this extraordinary breath control. That's why his vocal never sounds weak. Even singing pianissimo, it sounds very rich. And I said earlier that he isn't trying to express ourselves with their polished vocals or some specific figures, No, it sounds very easy. Na 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 na. The simple phrases we can repeat after him after the first time, and we can sing it really easily on the three notes. Da 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 da. Yeah, it's easy peasy. So let's continue. It's really powerful. It's born. Of course, it really makes sense to get higher. get it back.
And lost in trust. What about us? What about crying well? What about us? Everything was easy. What about us? What about morning well?
Wow.
Bringing right up the knees.
Wow. It's so good. Get back. Oh my God. How did you do that? Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like a catharsis. At the very, very end, it's like a screaming of the nature, you know? I bet it's pretty possible to get everything back. Oh my God. It's such a crazy, cool song. And I feel like, so just give me a sec. Yeah, it was beyond belief. And I love when he's repeating all the time. Ooh, and before, what about nature worth? And so all of these phrases, they sound so raw. Oh my God, at the very end, towards something changed. Well, let me explain it quickly. Of course, the sadness is still here, but now it mixed with frustration and even more with aggression, with some kind of aggression, yeah. So not that kind of anger that's directed at some person. No. But the kind that comes from watching something beautiful being destroyed and feeling powerless to stop it. But now the magic can happen. It's incredible how he uses emotion as a musical language to almost turn time backwards. And there is so interesting idea, restoring everything to what it once was. In the way he is touching on something very deep, he seems to turn everything back. It's like a powerful wizard turning time itself backward because of this power and restoring everything to his original form. In fact, I would say that he touches one of the most deep layers of quantum physics. What do you think about that? And I love the idea of the video clip, how it's getting back and we can pretend like he's fighting against this power. I would say it's not just a song. This is his religion. His beliefs compressed in just a few minutes, where he shows us what truly matters. And I completely agree with him. Absolutely agree with him. You know, I would talk about this music hours and we could rewatch it again. But I'd like to know your opinion about this music, guys. What do you feel while listening to this song? And what is your favorite part? I think it's such a wonderful opening today because I feel this person through the music. You know, this is the most important. I could hear so many comments about this musician, about the person. But music never lies. It's why I trust my guts. I trust the music. I hope you know what I mean. And we can hear all of these beautiful things of this person right in this music. No comments. I really love this song. I really love Michael Jackson's art. And I can't wait to see your comments and your suggestions for my future reactions, guys. I want to thank you for everything you do for me, guys, for clicking the like button, for your subscription, for sharing, this video with your friends. Yeah, it's really big support for my channel, and you can help me to grow this channel, and you motivate me for sure to make more content. That's it, what I want to tell you. For now, I'm hugging you, I'm kissing you. See you next video. Bye.